Hello, good evening, and welcome to Stone Monkey Radio. Jacking it together again with friends. Jack it. I'm still in titty cam mode. Can you tell I was on a call to Becky yesterday? Titty cam.
Titty cam,
Titty cam. It's the cam when the titties go. Hey, Blast Production. I love that emote. That's a good emote. 10 Tato. What is going on with my hair? No. There's a mirror there. It's very off-putting as someone with a paranoid disorder. What's that? What's that moving next to me? Oh, it's me. It's good to just get through your day, generally. Sassy Starscream. Just doing sassy Starscream things today. Oh heck! It's that sword lesbian.
lesbian. I enjoy her.
It's that girlfriend sword as opposed to the wife knife.
I was vaguely proud of that comment.
That was amazing. I will always reply. It's a good emote.
Oh, I'm drinking the fizzins too.
Hey, what am
I think I'm drinking the same fizzy as you. Are you feeling all pepped up?
No. I'm drinking unbranded Cola Zero. I can't afford to drink Pepsi. This is 45p for 2 litres. How are we? Well, Kel, I am not bad. Not bad. No, I didn't drink branded soda. Well, I am kind of happy and kind of pissed off. Because 2 board games turned up today. One of them was the expansion to Legendary Encounters Alien, and it is glorious, and I can't wait to play, although it does look like we're just gonna die. Like, me last week was like, Legendary Encounters Alien, piece of piss, we win every time. If only there was a way to make it more difficult. Thought the expansion, looked at one of the things, was like, oh, we just die now. Game over, man, game over. I hear the pitter-patter. I hear the pitter-patter of a wife.
Me, hello.
You have your headphones.
I need headphones, don't I?
I have created a thing for you to plug your headphones
Oh,
into.
I'm going to get the headphones. I was more thinking about the phone charger.
Oh, phone charger, you know, so let me smell me aggro-blame. I'll keep my mom down.
Give me a minute.
A mini.
Yeah, I'm ready to brush my hair.
No, bring that girl back. She's cute, and I want to tell her that she's pretty.
It is a bluty cutie. Yeah, and the other game. Oh, I'm just gonna get the box. The other game is Terraforming Mars. You might notice there's a big fucking dent in the side of it.
I mean, it's come all the way from Mars.
And there's a big fucking hole in it here. The back's all caved in. Probably can't see that. If you look inside the box, really short. Oh, you can't really see it on here. This is all yellow. Also, the board is like marked. I'm pretty sure at some point before it was shipped, it got wet and squished. It's not in a good state.
I'm here in the background.
Five years arrived.
Tell her she's pretty.
Yeah, you're pretty. You should be able to hear. She should be able to hear you.
Well,
Yeah.
No, she hears it twice.
Now I hear you.
Oh, good. Yeah. So, the weird thing is that originally I was told that wasn't going to arrive until October, and then I was told it had been delivered like last weekend, and then I messaged the thing and was like, it's not here, and they're like, oh, we're really sorry, we'll send it now. And then they're like 8 to 10 days. Cool. It did arrive in 10 days, that's fine, but it's fucked. That'll teach me to try and avoid certain online suppliers. This is such a good song. Captured
right?
David Bowie perfectly. Does anyone message Justin?
Oh, is Justin joining us?
Justin.
Justin hasn't looked at his phone in like 3 hours. Not that I'm keeping track, not that I miss him deeply.
Right, I have massaged him. We shall see what we do.
I don't know how long I'm going to be here on this stream, but I'm awake currently, so...
Oh, wow.
Awake
And
and
you're so
sleepy.
sleepy.
I am waiting for the final thumbs up of my work is done and then I can sleep.
Wow, Steam homepage got a lot more lively. That Steam homepage was looking very lively.
Yeah, my Avengers review is basically done. I'm just waiting to hear if my outro's okay and my subheadings are okay.
Aw, heck. Trying to think what's the best one to get started with. Maybe do some Fibbage 3 again. It's a good starter.
It's a nice warm-up game.
Nice, warm him up. Please become warm. Yeah, goddamn time. Made it full screen. Is it possible to bump up Becky and Laura's mics? Well, Laura's on the same mic as me.
I just have to shout a bit more. I can be louder if I project.
There you go. It's more towards you now.
I was talking quietly because I usually get in trouble for being much louder than Jane on the same microphone.
Are you doing a background pop up?
Oh, I was doing a lot of bopping in the background, sort of cheekily looking up from behind the microphone.
Alright. My wife being cheeky.
Yeah.
Cheeky. And boosted up Becky.
Oh heck, Nico's here.
Oh, hey. What do you do?
Nico has a kitten.
Oh, hi.
No,
That's-
it's
that's
adorable.
Ganya.
It's the cutest.
That's like my
second.
current favourite tiny voidling.
Ah, sleepy one over there's the cutest.
Snoogle is not a voidling.
Snoogle. No, but she is a kitty cat.
Is cute one.
Right. It's good. But... Yes, okay. I've done that. Thanks. Now I'll do this.
The music has been cancelled.
Cancelled!
It's for
Oh
Bolton.
goodness!
Oh, now they can't hear me.
That's fine. I'll just shout over here. You
Projection, darling.
see, I
Projection.
grew up in the theatre. I know how to
Professionally
project.
trained, you know. Professionally.
Yeah,
Like,
sort of talk from the diaphragm, you see.
from the diaphragm. I need to learn that.
I didn't know I could talk all the way from down in my fanny.
Yeah, that's how you project. You talk from right down the fanny.
One must talk from the fanny.
1,000 youngsters, a thespian lesbian.
A thespian lesbian.
Or is it a thespian lesbian? Yeah, that sounds better,
That's
Max.
lesbian.
A thespian.
That's lesbian.
Lesbian. Did you bring your sword?
No, it's up in the office.
Well, there's other swords.
there are
in the
others,
whole-
Swords are
but
available.
I'm connected by wires, and
That is true.
I'm sleepy, and
So
the
you
thought
want-
of disconnecting and then getting back into wires, I know it's not even that complicated, it's just more than my brain has in it.
You're a safety lesbian.
That's alright, there's Laura's with swords in the chat.
There are so many Lauras with swords. That is an excellent.
How many swords do we have?
Including the rubber master sword.
Yeah, probably what?
4.
4?
Yeah.
5, yeah.
Unless you've got some more tucked away somewhere. You
I
have
mean,
swords at home.
Well, I mean, I've got 2 keyblades. I don't know if keyblades count as
Yeah.
swords. Okay, well then we're probably up to like 6 or 7.
If nothing else, it's certainly a sizable club.
Yes.
Yeah, we've got...
We've got more than we have hands to wield them.
Yes. Yes.
That
The weird
makes
thing
it
is,
cooler.
I've had a sword since I was about 20. I bought it off one of my dodgier friends when he was like, I'm really poor and I've spent all my money on swords and porn. I was like, sure, I'll buy one of your swords off you. And it has basically lived in cupboards in various houses I've lived in.
I had swords, and then swords did not make it through house moves. And I've missed having a sword.
Yay!
It's been nice having a sword again. I'm like, oh shit, I'm allowed to have a thing that's just there for me to feel very powerful when I hold it.
You're allowed to be powerful.
A positive programmer wants to know what the UK average household sword count is.
0, I would imagine. I mean, like, you've got tops, you've probably got tons of old cutlasses and fancy swords.
I feel like whatever the number it is, like,
Higher thanks to us.
yeah. I feel like posh twats with antique swords on the wall have about as many swords as the average lesbian. Oh, we're all in? Right.
Yep.
Oh, hit the button that says we're all in.
The Gams Gran.
Oh heck, we're playing a game.
Playing-
Oh no, why are we playing Fibbage? I've already told you I'm not interesting.
You are interesting. And it's a good startup one.
It's rewarded. A game of 3, huh? I mean, it's not as bad as 2, but you know, never hurts to meet new people.
What got
And if
stopped
you're not
now?
playing, don't forget you can still join the audience. You can vote on
Kellard
decoy
Ree
answers
being
to
a
trip up the
dangerous
players,
sword
and
lesbo.
you get to take a shot
Ooh.
at guessing the truth. Let's go.
Apparently you can use a wooden sword to break bones.
Oh, heck yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Okay, here's
I
can use a
can.
lot of things to break bones.
I'm incapable.
I bet you could.
I've used gravity before, but that was on my own.
Yeah, I reckon you could break someone's bones.
Well, just
I'm
tell-
remembering when you got me the Master Sword. You were like, "How are you finding the sword?" I was like, "It sits in the hallway with the other swords." How do you feel about it? Very nervous. You could definitely 100% run someone through with this.
Oh shit.
Have you actually picked that up since you carefully put it down?
I put it down. I picked it up one other time since I carefully put it down. And occasionally I walk past it and nod respectfully at it at a distance.
I mean, if it makes you happy, that's all that matters.
I need to answer a question.
You?
Finish quick before you ruin it
Don't
for
know if I can
everyone.
increase the volume on this while we're playing. But I'm gonna fuck about.
All right, question 1. If this player suddenly had extra room in their home,
Yeah.
they'd probably
Huh?
use it
Swords!
blank. All right,
I had like
second
4
line.
different answers that went through my head and I didn't use. There's a lot of things I'd use an extra room for.
Penguins,
Yeah.
more girlfriends, a
Hey.
bigger bed,
Yeah, all of these.
stuffies, hair dye.
I mean, these are all things I would use extra rooms
Hurry up
for.
and finish before
Oh
time
heck, hey Chrono! Scrit
So
scritting.
All right,
Yeah,
where's
shit.
the truth?
Hey shit.
TM.
Wow.
VR 'em. Oh heck. Oh, I would really like one of these things. Oh god. So many choices.
So many choices indeed.
Let's see what everybody selected.
Oh wait, no, Nico. If you're going, can you leave the volume?
Thank you, the audience. I appreciate your point.
I mean, it would be nice.
I just realised I missed a trick. I should have said
So you
Nico.
don't have
Bye.
to wedge in the corner and you've got space for your projects. I know I have a space for mine, it'd be nice if you had one for yours. Although plushies is the best answer, Becky.
Yeah.
Becky, I would definitely have a room that was just stocked to
I
the
mean,
We've
brim
got
of
mo-
plush.
we've got like quarter of a room
We've
full
got
of
stuffy
plushies.
corner.
Knowledge
Stuffy
is
corner.
blank. Type in your lies now.
This feels like something that you might guess.
Is it things a toddler will lick?
Okay,
Everyone
here are your
knows
choices.
what the word everything is. Oh, I see. We're bringing the northernism into it. Oof. Yeah. Oof.
Ooh, good gravy.
And what
I mean,
did
gravy.
people pick?
Becky would know if it was good gravy.
She was.
I'm hurt.
That's not a surprising amount of the audience.
Rude. Oh, come on. He's very good at the chemistry. Ah! We know.
Yeah.
I've heard you talk about it.
Yeah, you gave me half an in to start talking about that once.
Oh heck, Chrono's been experimenting with the tattoo machine.
Oh.
Drew a dick on something.
Here's a question for you. This player
What
is
did you draw the
presidential
dick on? I really
code
hope
name
that the answer is
blank.
bacon if you are just
Write your
practicing.
lies now.
Mm-hmm. Do-do-do. Come on, what is it? What is it? What's my presidential code? Mistress is in the air. Mistress is in the air.
Hurry,
That'd be
Ted,
brilliant.
don't
Just
stop.
secret service agents following me around everywhere, just calling me mistress.
I know, wouldn't it just?
Ooh, fake practice skin. I hear that stuff's kind of weird and
All
fun.
right, pick the truth.
Ugh,
Rawhide.
look at
Ooh.
El Penguino.
A Pinguino Diablo, the devil penguin.
The devil penguin. That feels like something you'd come up with.
But also mistress.
All right, let's see what everybody picked.
Oh heck. I just looked at the other screen that's at the side and suddenly it's a load of, oh thanks for the streams. So... everyone
Yay!
call your seat, I guess.
The entire audience went with Mistress because, you know, what other choice did they have?
It's the correct answer. Hey Amy, how do?
Oh,
Time for
700
the final
people are coming
round.
this way, babe.
Everybody submits
Oh shit,
one
is
lie.
Jim's
Anything at
Jim's
all.
lot coming
It's big
over?
because you
If
get
Jim wants to
ready
come
play
over.
the fool with your lies.
Come and play too.
Spotting other players' truths. Go.
Oh, it's gone down to 699. That's a much smaller and more manageable number. I feel reassured now.
It's got a 6 and a 9 in it. I like those
That
numbers.
does have a 6 and a 9 in it.
Sure, I've got truths and lies about myself.
Oh heck.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
not
heck.
interesting enough.
That Jim Raid's just shown up. Hello everyone.
Hello everyone. Hi. How do?
We got Jane. Jane is here.
Hi Conrad.
We've
Conrad's here.
got me, Laura, and we've got Becky, and we're all playing some Jackbox.
Good lady. Hi everyone. Thank you for follows.
We are currently playing Fibbage
Livestream.
Enough About You, telling truths and lies about ourselves.
Hey future fishy.
Hope everyone has
Okay.
fun. This is considerably more people than I usually hear.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still showing us 14 on my regular view.
That's not, yes, there's 14 people, sure.
Yeah, there's only 14 people.
Oh shit, that was close.
All right, which
I
statement
just
is
realised
true?
Jim's here and they can do nothing to stop us telling them that they're cute.
It's true.
Jim is very cute.
very, very sexy.
Oh, heck.
Also, I really like that hat emoji.
Also, some bits have just shown up in the
Oh,
chat.
heck, thank you very much for the bits.
Truths and lies. I forgot I'm supposed to be looking at lies.
Oh heck. Oh shit. Sorry, I was chat looking. This is why I picked the game. You can make chloroform. I remember you told me this.
Yeah,
What do you
as
think?
soon as I clicked, I knew it.
You can submit as the audience.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you see the code in the top left corner, if you go to jackbox.tv, you can join as an audience member.
Yeah. So, yeah, did I win first place in a sports contest or an art contest? What do you reckon?
Spot.
That depends. Are video games arts? Have you decided yet?
I
That's gonna get
once
us
got
off that
first
track.
place in a trampolining contest.
Oh,
Which
yes,
is it?
it's been.
Back in the day.
Yes, it's been.
I got
Gumball
cut off.
Wonder
Where,
reckons it
where
was
can you
for a
fit
box
10?
contest.
10 in the back?
That's what I wrote.
Ah.
I know this one.
Do you?
I think I do.
Ah.
Also,
may be
thank you,
wrong.
Plush Production, for the gifted subs.
Damn.
I haven't read the entire Lolcat Bible. I've just read most of it.
Oh, that feels very.
I
very
got as
bad.
far as Mark and gave the fuck up.
Who got the most likes? It's me, I got thumbs up.
Yeah, you got thumbs up, yeah.
Right, what game are we gonna jump to? Also, to all the lovely people who are watching, you know what you should totally do? Look up at the URL bar from where you've come in the raid, and like delete everything after the word Janiac and hit enter, because then it counts as people viewing Jane's channel, and that helps her numbers and do
I
things.
have numbers. I've got a whole
Yeah.
numbers now.
You got whole numbers, because apparently if you come in a raid, it doesn't count as viewers unless you take the bit off that says
I
you
don't
didn't
mind if
join the
people want
raid.
to come in a raid.
Right.
You can come in all the raids.
Yeah, no, apparently raid people don't count unless you make sure it ends with the username and the URL.
Well, heckens.
Alright, what are we going to play next?
That
Can
is
do the drawing one.
the drawing one. Are we talking about t-shirts?
Yeah, TKO.
TKO.
Whoa,
always.
whoa, Mod. Mod just held Lesbo.
How dare it? Also,
How dare?
hi, I'm here.
Is that Laura?
And there's that Jane. You should all follow Jane, because you know how I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Jane streams Thursdays. That's another day of the week you'd have someone to watch, and sometimes I'm here as well. What do you stream, Jane? Tell people about what you stream where you got all these people
Mostly
here.
point and click games, but recently we've been having a lot of fun playing Jackbox. Wow, that one was super loud. Yeah, I stream all sorts of things. We've streamed Prey recently. We streamed some Gabriel Knight.
You like your classic point and click?
I love a point and click. We've recently we were playing Gabriel Knight 2 for a little while. We need to get back to that, but we've been having lots of fun with lots of people. If Justin wakes up, we will play with Justin as well. I think he's having a nap.
Oh, you're getting so many. I love that little bunny you have, Jason, with the balloon.
It's a very cute bun,
It's a
Mum.
very cute follow
It's
notification.
one of the options as like a default in.
I've clearly
Streamlabs.
never found that, and I need that to be my
I know
new
you
one.
do.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
I defaulted to a zombie that was like, hey, yeah, that's fine. I didn't know bunnies were an option.
Bunnies.
I mean, you can have custom ones as an option. Gems are cute. Is the surprise mechanic popping out of a box?
Oh, surprise.
Okay, so for anyone who doesn't know TKO, do you want to explain what this one is, Jane?
We designed t-shirts, and then we write
come
out
Slogans.
like slogans for them, and then you will be given some of the t-shirts and some of the slogans, and you have to jam them together and make a thing.
They're probably going to be quite rude and or BDSM adjacent is probably going to
Usually,
tentacles might be involved.
a lot of tentacles. This
Yeah.
channel is well known for its tentacles.
I mean, you actually sell a Spook Arcade t-shirt, so you know.
I do sell a Spook Arcade t-shirt.
Jane sells some great, very amusing t-shirts.
I do?
Spook Arcade with a ghost and a lot of white blobs. Wealth Inequality Solutions, which has a guillotine. That's a cool shirt.
Mhm.
Alright, I should
Oh.
probably join the room, shouldn't I?
Join our room, join our room.
Thank you for the sub, Awesome Possum Blossom.
Thank you very much. Doing a bigger fish. It's a prime one. Bezos bucks.
Yes. Suck it. You didn't need that, Bezos.
Ah.
Nothing for you, Bezos.
Oh no, one less caramel macchiato that you could conceivably purchase, Bezos. How will you survive?
I love to steal this little bit.
Young lady asking where I got my hairstyle from. At the beginning of lockdown, I was like, phew, my hair is constantly either in my face or too far back, or on my neck, so I just tied it straight up, and I've pretty much done it since then.
Yeah, because usually you've got your side and back shaves, and you usually have it down one side, sort of.
Oh, and also I couldn't find any bleach for months.
Because lockdown.
Because of lockdown and supply chain issues, so my hair that is usually all pink has just the longest fucking roots because it hasn't been bleached all year.
So currently you've got the whale spout going on.
I have the whale spout. I have the little pineapple going on.
Oh, I think all of us are ready.
Yep. Everyone in?
Mm-hmm.
Win. And it is now public.
Oh,
thank you,
for
Cal.
the sub, Cal.
You gotta press the start button, otherwise people could get into the.
Oh no.
You're welcoming the audience into the game itself. We've got a Gazeman. Oh, Flush.
Flush.
Ankara, yeah, we do dying at home. I tend to use directions, and the girls use Manic Panic.
Yeah, Manic Panic, Turquoise, Atomic Turquoise, I think it's called, is mine, and
That's yours.
I swear by that one. It's great.
Mm-hmm. We're all in.
Connor's in. Cool. Right.
Echo, we've got an echo.
We do have a Hecko.
Imp Emissary says you're like a pink-leaved plant.
It's good.
You got your palm from.
Baba. Well, I suppose more like Venusaur.
TKO. I am the tournament master, but that's not all I am.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do drawings,
I
then we come
also
up with
play the
slogans and we
oboe.
put them together, and they'll
All the
probably be
luxuries of
silly.
T-shirt Island are at your disposal, except the business center.
I don't know if it's been said yet, but thank you very much to Kel for
Alright,
all the gift
it was.
subs.
Thank you very much. Super appreciato.
Yeah, she also says, "Top me, cowards."
The road to greatness begins here
Um,
at the
and
train.
I will, you know.
You will use your device to draw 3 drawings.
Don't
What you
threaten me
draw
with a good
matters not.
time.
Let your heart be your guide. And if your heart can't think of anything, just hit the suggestion button.
If any
Begin your
non-regulars
first
would
drawing
like to know,
now.
Hell is tall and hot.
That's true.
Oh, God, I've got to think of something to draw now. Fuck.
You do.
Oh, I got something.
Oh God, what are we gonna do?
There we go.
How are we doing for time? 72 seconds.
Ah, that's plenty of
We got
time.
plenty of time.
I drew something.
I didn't do good. I don't know why you play this game for production. Do you enjoy the panic?
I know what I'm gonna draw next round. I have a second idea now. It's all good. Everything's
Yeah, I
fine.
should
That's the
probably use
second
this kind
idea.
of thing.
An entire second idea.
Cool.
I can't read from here, the person who's just asked in the chat. Does the song have the lyrics meow meow? Yes, all the lyrics to this song are just meow 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 meow. There's a lot of pressure in this Jackbox game. There are 0 prompts and just go, do something!
Do something.
It requires creation, which is... Oh, you got 17 seconds.
Oh no, the rapping one is the most stressful one.
Oh, that at least
Only
gives...
seconds
At least
remain.
gives you a prompt. It's like a noun, an adjective.
There.
I can live with that.
There, I did it.
Because I'm
I
an...
can't
Simon.
write
Hurry.
words. Do you know how many words?
No, we're out of time.
Decent enough, but a bit
Next time,
traditional. This
There'll be
time,
more
try
time.
changing your shirt color with the little tabs at the bottom. Begin your second drawings.
Okay, I know what I'm doing for this.
Okay. Drawing.
Drawing intently.
Drawing.
Drawing.
Drawing a day.
Drawing.
Rainbow, doing a drop and stuff. There we go, that's technical.
Thank you very much, Awesome Possum Blossom. For the sub.
Sub.
There's one thing we appreciate on this channel, it's sub.
We do appreciate subs on this channel.
There we go.
That'll do. I drew something.
Alright, Conrad's here.
Oh, hey, Conrad.
Does Conrad want to come and play?
Conrad does want to come and play if he's cool enough.
I'm gonna try and get on this stream, but I don't know if I'm cool enough. Just have to finish railing against capitalism. You're welcome to come on, Conrad.
It's gonna be a while.
What, railing against capitalism?
Right? 36 seconds left, everybody.
Yeah, last I checked he was on hold to capitalism, so...
Ah.
Ah, yes.
Well,
Number infinity in the queue.
We'll finish up this game and we'll see if we can get a Conrad in. That'd be super nice.
Would you say that would be Conrad?
That'd be pretty Conrad.
And he's never heard that one before.
Oh yeah, it's September. That's a thing we should probably
Exactly,
mention.
that's why I keep making subjects.
Yeah, it's September. Your subscriptions on Twitch cost less, but Jane gets just as much.
You may kneel.
One drawing to go. Let your freak flag fly, man. Beginning.
Oh, I got to draw a third one.
A third thing!
Oh,
Wait, no.
I should have been thinking.
I
Oh.
wasn't paying any
thinking.
attention. I missed one. I didn't know I was supposed to be drawing.
Drawing.
Right, we've got 91 seconds to fuck this up in.
Oh, I can fuck it up much quicker than that, I'm sure.
I was gonna say, I'm so efficient. You should see me go at this.
I was born to fuck this up.
How long have we got? We've got 72 seconds. That's long enough for me to check a work DM, probably, right?
Did they text you back? Yeah. Because they should. It's rude to not.
They did. They're looking at my work. My work is being looked at. I saw a message that was like, is this going to be thumbs up or down? Nah. Not yet.
Not yet, friend.
I shall soon be done working for the day. Ba, 41 seconds.
Someone who can do a Skeletor voice needs to read Cal's comment.
Draw, you foolish imbeciles!
You do have
Like that?
You have a pretty
Yeah,
good
that was pretty
skeleton.
damn good.
Do you know about the dream? I'm sure I've told you about the dream.
I don't know if you've... Have you told us?
I probably haven't told everyone on stream about the dream. So I had a dream once that I was standing in my kitchen making pancakes, and there was no one else in the house, and I was just standing there making pancakes, and Jim came downstairs wearing nothing except a Skeletor mask and went, "I'm going to jizz on your titties!"
That's quite the dream.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
That's very vivid. Usually I'm like, I dream that I'm at
For your
work.
last exercise, you will write as many slogans
At
or
work,
phrases
please.
as
I
you
usually
can.
have stress dreams about
Whimsy
when I
is
worked in
highly
retail.
encouraged.
I still have
There's
trauma
no
dreams
shame
about
in
that.
hitting the
I
suggestion
think
button if
people
you
in the
need
audience
it.
for this one get to come up with slogans as well.
I think they do too.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
gosh.
should be in the audience.
Join the
folks.
audience.
You didn't give up after one, did you? Keep writing.
Oh heck. Echo's getting got by the stream delay.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
You've got like 20 seconds wrong.
No.
Are you going to be watching Casey's stream this weekend?
Yeah. I'm gonna try and hop over for a couple of hours and hang out with Casey on that stream tomorrow.
Ooh.
Probably early afternoon. Yeah, Casey Explosion is doing a charity stream and it's gonna be real cool.
Time goes short. Hurry up and finish
Chrono
already.
and guys, because I'm on, you've got seconds left. Oh,
To be
it's
fair,
not a
if it's
single
less than
prompt
20
right
seconds, they won't know.
now. Yeah, they'll hear about it after it's done.
I believe some of you broke a sweat that time. Let's see if it
I
pays
didn't.
off.
I left the sweat fully intact.
The time for training
Time to
is
actually
over.
create some
Have a look
shirts
at your
now.
device. Select one drawing and one slogan to create the perfect
Particular would
t-shirt
like to know
combination.
if the name
And I
Geniac
do
has anything to
mean
do with the old
perfect.
computer. Geniac. I'm sorry for if I pronounced any of those badly.
No, it's, I've got the power. Maniac Brainiac. But I used to be, because my middle name used to be Insanity, it was Maniac Janiac Insanity Jane. It's not very exciting. Also, you know, mental health problems. I have them. I am Jane, who occasionally has mania, so Jane.
Good. All is
Geniac.
ready. Let the tournament begin. Go
Right.
one.
Embrace your brokenness.
Time to see what we've done. What crimes have we created?
Embrace it. Oh god, I can't decide.
Huh.
And Kara says, my middle name used to be Insanity equals an epically great t-shirt slogan.
When I was a stand-up comedian, having the middle name Insanity was a brilliant idea. When you're unemployed for 2.5 years, it's worth changing it.
Yeah.
Echo wants the himbo top.
I mean, that himbo top's
Echo should
great.
have the himbo top.
That's such a good angry person.
Versus,
What?
I want you
Not only
to
would they
fight.
unironically wear it everywhere, but would make it damn good.
Sex? Sex.
Sex.
Facts.
Sex? What if sex? Beppis? Is this the Beppis room?
Beppis.
The Beppis room?
Beppis.
Flushless food! Awesome. I'm
The
excited.
tie goes to the
Split
defender.
right down the middle there.
One of himbo survives. What is sex? Baby, don't hurt me.
We're gonna have so many
Okay,
shirts
maybe
now,
hurt
Cal.
me. Just a little. Kitty!
That's not a pasty.
That's such a good cat!
That cat looks so terrified to have been mistaken for a pasty.
But also, that is such a good drawing of a cat!
How someone drew that on their phone, I do not know.
Someone is wasted here.
Is this like when we previously had Justin on and it was like, amazing art is happening?
Oh fuck, we brought the art director on. Everyone,
Yeah.
we're gonna look bad. It's alright.
I mean, I would
Leave
wear
it
both
into
of these
there.
shirts.
It's not a pasty.
I'm
What
not a
if?
pasty.
It's a
Not a
catsy.
pasty.
Catsy. Yes.
Did someone put pasty just to maybe say pasty in a northern
Versus?
accent? Because I understand it, so. But
More of
More
Hey,
of
that's-
this.
Hey, that's my phrase.
more of this, please.
More of it. And that's kind of what I was talking about at the time.
I mean, yeah, that was the vibe you were on that night.
Yeah. Ego death is fun.
Oh, Fiona wants the himbo shirt too. We should make a himbo shirt.
We should make a himbo shirt. I think we can probably design that. Can you remind me later?
I'm just going to text you now.
Thank you.
We could also have a
Mercy.
Jimbo and a Bembo.
Alright.
Attack!
That's a really
Make it
good.
gay. Fucking hell.
Oh, okay, someone turned up talented.
Yeah. Wait, did someone turn up with like a fucking graphics tablet or something?
I think this every time that I play this game, I'm like, who's on the tablets? Yeah, at least one person is using a Cintiq. It's a fancy graphics tablet brand.
Ah. I should perhaps have got my graphics tablet out.
The
The
fun
reigning
is
champion
in
wins
the art
twice.
being
Let's try and
terrible.
get more
I mean,
votes.
that's why I've never done it before. It's just like, yeah, let's...
If I had like the ability to do good art, I would feel far more pressure to actually make it good. And I don't have time
A
for
new
that.
challenger.
Hey, it's fine. You draw amazing art. That's cool.
Oh my god, that's a great slogan.
Okay,
That's the dream, die the nightmare.
Chase the
I
rainbow.
want to more.
Make it gayer.
Make it
Look,
gayer is not
gayer is
hostile.
allowed round here.
Is this like the day the Automod like kept putting
ACAB back on the
on
list?
the ban list?
Right.
I had to commit ACAB like 8 times.
It had a 30-minute cooldown. Oh, Fireball got A-cabbing. As
You
we
got
play.
A coming. Morest gayest, most maximum
A
gay
new
gay.
challenger appears.
Yes. Well, yeah. Why would ACAB be banned? It's just all cats are beautiful.
All cats are beautiful, but also all cops are bastards.
Oh, I love that shit.
Oh well, you
Such
little
a-
piss baby.
Such a little cheeky face. Oh, you little piss baby.
You little piss baby.
Oh, we're getting some great facial expressions.
Right. All currents are buoyant.
Yeah.
Floaty fruity. That is until they soak up enough of the water to rehydrate back into a grape. Oh shit.
Was that our last shot?
I hope I remember
Maybe
why I
there's a
sent
lot
you
of
this
us here.
message, because otherwise you're just going to get a text from me later. You little piss baby. Well, fuck you too.
Winners. Oh, I need a breather. Let's take a training break.
Happy's managed to join the game just in time to vote for Piss Baby, also known as the
Use your
best
devices to enter
Vote
one
Piss
drawing
Baby.
and as many new slogans as
I mean,
you
who
wish.
wouldn't vote piss
Make
baby?
them count.
Vote Piss
Go.
Baby 2020.
Sort of the one thing that I can consistently draw fairly well because
it
I've done
chilies?
it about 30 times. It isn't titties. I can draw titties pretty well though.
Yep, that's what that is.
Well, I've committed to this drawing and it's probably going to look terrible, but I'm too deep into changing
I've
to
drawn something
else.
horrific and I don't think it's going to get picked by anyone. I don't
Well, mine's
care.
not great and I'm not sorry.
Woo!
Oh,
We have, if you're hearing this, you're already too late. Probably. I think it's a 20-second delay on the stream.
Oh,
The little characters in this game are
It said-
adorable.
15 when you said 20.
Write something.
Alright,
That was only 5.
damn. Right things.
Oh, I've got to write more slogans.
Can chat pitch these in as well?
I believe so.
I believe if they go to LDEL on Jackbox.tv, they can join the audience and
I believe audiences can add stuff.
They can only vote.
Ah. Wow, well, there will be other
Time is
games,
about
I'm
to
sure, where
expire.
things can
You
be
may want to
repeated.
finish up.
Well. Yeah, it's difficult to work out what's best
As
to
we
play on
approach the
stream,
second
because I was
conflict,
thinking
the
earlier, like,
cool
maybe
winds of
idiots,
chance
but,
have switched
like, because
around
you're
your
bidding
drawings
against
and
other people, it
slogans.
might be a bit
May the
difficult to
spirit
do
of humorous
with a delay.
juxtaposition guide you.
Yes, yeah. It's tough to know. Oh, I gotta make shirts again, haven't I? All of my art is definitely on a fucking theme this time.
Yeah?
Yeah? Every piece of art has one big thing in common.
Trivia murder party. Yeah, we could do that.
I'm just gonna say it now, I've picked a shirt design. Every one of my shirt designs had cum on it.
Yay!
Every piece of art someone gave me was some variety of white splotches.
Yay! I'm glad everyone's found the level of this stream.
Well, I'll use the good one.
Feel good about that, hmm? Well, we'll see. Gauntlet
Dark
two
thinks we can't play Madverse City. It makes me do a heckin' paddy.
versus
Wow.
Yeah,
Well,
does go.
lick me, I'm delicious, you jazzy little cum bucket.
I'm excited
Hey.
for whatever Echo's made. It's mildly upsetting.
Mildly upsetting. Ooh.
I mean, mildly's probably fine.
Just wrote penis with cum doodles. Yay!
Do it.
It is a raunchy conversation happening between shirts. That's a cute
Ah,
bear.
it's man crying in culture.
versus
That's my feeling.
Quaggo!
Quaggo!
That's a cute little Quaggo.
I like the different sized pupils.
Yeah. Did that Froggo lick itself?
I'm such a good Quaggo.
Oh god, the sky's
Lick me, that's what the Lick Me, I'm Delicious shirt is about.
You licked the frog and now you've got different sized pupils. To everyone else in the room.
The Froggo says to itself, Lick me, I'm delicious.
Lick me,
And its response is, what nonsense is this?
Lick me, I've got no acid to sell. The narrative for these shirts. Yeah.
a new challenger
The shirt extended universe is a real thing.
Fight for me, baby.
Can we just
Fight.
take a moment to appreciate a hammer and sickle? Please, please, Daddy Bezos.
Please, Daddy.
Please tell me Conrad.
Oh, that
Just
should
a
have
little of communism.
I'm taking a picture of that website of that.
Please, just.
I mean, I kind of love the thought of putting Please Daddy Bezos on a shirt with a bunch of communist imagery.
It's glorious. I hope all you new subs enjoy your tentator.
versus
Yeah, you got.
I'm a big fan of that tentator.
Tentacle potato is a very good emote.
Woo, what fresh hell is this?
What nonsense is this, or what fresh hell is this?
This
Woo.
would like little of communism as a treat.
Is
Little
that one
communism.
also a Quaggo?
It could be. Just a widow of communism. Steady vessels.
Echo swears that the Bulbasaur looked less Halloween than was here.
Oh, that's very
it's a
clearly a
wonky
Bulbasaur now, I know
Bulbasaur.
it.
If there's one thing we love on this channel, it's a wonky Bulbasaur.
We do love a good wonky Bulbasaur.
I will show everyone wonky Bulbasaur in a minute. I know that hat.
Engage in an altercation.
I need Kamizulu.
Hey, well. Be sure to donate today. Jim needs gummies. That is an excellent splatter art.
The shirt makes it look like that hat is a receptacle. I need to collect some cummies. Will you place them on my shirt and my hat, please?
Yeah. Monday is coming.
Oh gosh!
I need to see that as an official Jimquisition shirt now. Just a picture of the hat on a black background. Just dripping with jizz, and it says, Monday is coming.
Fight.
Radiated unicorn.
I have to allow so much communism. Yep, I'm coming. I'm coming. Oh my god.
Hey, Automod. You need to pick up on the fact that we're chill with cum here.
We're very chill with cum. We love a bit of it. A comment on society.
Oh, bloody thing.
Come. I don't want to sell that one. Hey, Justin!
Oh, Justin! Right, get to Skype. Come on, we're going to humiliate you in person.
We're gonna get Justin on the comrade on in a minute.
Oh,
I have to allow so much cum.
I really need to start thinking of all the comrade puns I can just to really piss him off.
I'm gonna have to take like a 5-minute break after this round and then come back in the round afterwards because I've gotta go do some final little tweaks on a work thing.
Oh, Justin's all set up.
Oh, heck.
Oh heck, we'll be adding people before you know it.
Before you know it.
Oh, but what if they already know it and we still haven't added people?
Oh god!
I'll do the thing. Oh, apparently Justin is my top suggestion. Hear that?
Your
Justin?
top
You're
suggestion?
the best boy.
Are you suggesting? Wait, is Skype suggesting that Justin should top you?
Justin!
Hello,
Hey.
Justin.
Hey, can you hear me?
Oh,
Just about. You're a bit quiet.
Hey, Skype worked first time? That never happens
We
for
are
me.
poised to
Oh, fine,
enter
a
the
miracle.
final gauntlet.
Sounds fake.
Only the greatest t-shirts from the previous rounds are
I'm
eligible.
tired.
Prepare
How's
to
everybody
vote
doing?
one last
Also
time.
tired.
My butt hurts from sitting on this chair all day.
I'm sleepy because I spent 3 days trying to play way too much Avengers.
Yeah, the game that just makes
One
me
another
sad every
environment.
time I think about it.
I had a good time with it.
I mean, I'm glad you did. I watched Jim play it, and I just got so depressed.
I got depressed watching Jim's video earlier. I was like, wow, it looks like none of them have any real power. Like, it doesn't feel like a power fantasy.
Oh, see, I found the story mode felt like Power Fantasy. It was the live service stuff that didn't for a while.
Yeah.
I really liked watching you play it on Twitch. You're being such an excited nerd about her being such an excited nerd.
Yeah, the story mode is great. The rest of it is complicated.
I'm gonna wait for it to like go on sale on like the Game Pass or something, and then I'll play the story.
Yeah.
Or just watch it on YouTube.
I mean, that's fair.
I saw lots of people suggesting buying, like, nicked, third-party game keys for, Xbox Pass. It's like, well, I suppose that's one way of doing it.
A tie won't cut it. The defender wins.
Jackbox.
Oh, poor guy.
The next time.
Oh, Woggle.
Justin, are you able to turn your mic up at all
Versus?
on your end?
Single
Let
player.
me see.
Why?
Oh, you little piss
I
baby.
forgot about you, little piss baby. until
Piss
I
baby
saw it.
versus Himbo. Fight.
Does this sound any better?
That's
Yes,
much
it
better,
does.
thank you.
Okay, cool. Hooray!
Whoop, whoop. That is an amazing face. Well done.
Yeah, I'm liking Piss Baby.
Piss
You
baby
like
just
Piss
looks
Baby?
so...
Everyone loves Piss Baby,
Yeah,
right?
just looks so cheeky.
Hey. Hey.
Oh, you
Oh.
little piss baby.
We have a champion.
Ah,
So I
one
guess
of
that's
many
it for the
wonderful
tournament,
shirts we've
so
seen
I'll
tonight.
catch you guys later. Unless you're doing something after this. No? Okay, cool.
I
Alright,
believe
bye.
that Conrad missed the Bezos one.
Ah, right. I've got to jump out for like 5 minutes, but I'll come back in for whatever the next game is.
I
And
will.
I shall take her place. Wahaha.
Haha!
Well,
Okay.
I guess we're dating Justin now then.
Oh gosh. Well,
That's long distance. Ain't gonna be easy.
I mean, I've done it before.
So
what do you mean before? You're doing it right now.
I mean, like, internationally distant.
I live up north. That's close enough.
I know you like
You
to
can
think
still
it's a whole different
get
country.
there in less than like what's it, like 5 hours, 6 hours between y'all, or something like that. That's like you can still get there in less than a day, easy. if you just gotta. I'm just saying, you can't come overseas and see me easy.
Also, I'm not going to America. I've heard what they did to trans women over there.
I mean, it's not great.
No.
Wait, what's this about a Bluetooth spleen?
Sorry, what?
A what?
I missed a
Charles
what
just
now?
put Bluetooth spleen, all caps.
I mean, if you could have a Bluetooth screen,
I don't
You
think
have a
I
Bluetooth.
want one.
Flush Productions got snacks.
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 Everybody! Right, what should we play?
Oh, it's in the credits.
What?
It was in the credits. Bluetooth spleen.
Bluetooth spleen! Good evening, everybody! We are Bluetooth spleen! Tree me, Chippy, me, did I ask you?
How do I should be a chat open there? Yeah. I'll find the. I don't know what the room.
It has not been declared yet.
Oh, okay.
So we're going for Trevia Murder Party, yeah?
The murder party. I don't know if I've played that one before.
It's been a minute. It's one of the ones I've played least, I think.
What are you doing? What are you messing with, cat? What are you doing? So watching cat do weird things.
Weird things.
Yeah, she's being excitable right now.
Pet the kitty, pet the kitty, pet the kitty, pet the kitty, pet the kitty.
Pet the kitty, pet the kitty.
You should.
I did.
I've gone all sinisterly lit now. Hello and welcome to Trivia Murder Party. Hopefully everyone will enjoy something horrific tonight.
Oh, that's what Kat's trying to do. She's trying to chew my headphone cables.
No.
And
Oh, the
she's-
most expensive noodles.
And she's very upset that I don't want her to chew the headphone cables.
Did we get it, Conrad?
I think that he's still in Purgatory.
Purgatory? It's got all the cats.
Purgatory.
Oh, probably won't be able to stay too long myself. So I'm going to try to stay at least a few rounds. but I'm still editing Podquisition. Interestingly, Laura's audio gave me trouble this week.
Oh, heck.
Is that tiny Laura on your shoulder?
It is. Since she's run away briefly, I thought I would replace her with a tiny woolen baby. My tiny woolly wife. Tiny wife.
I'm also just realizing how far the delay is from me talking to you versus me seeing you talk in the stream.
That's
I'm wondering if that's going to give me some issues in the game.
You'll be fine. Probably. All the questions and answers should come up on your phone or device of choice. Right. Oh, there we go. Nope. Where's the one with both of us? All of us.
Pop to you as well. Chrono wants to know if this is audience participation round or.
I believe we can allow people in.
Well, Kel's very excited to die, which either means she'd like to play the game or is a cry for help that we have.
Or just a millennial.
Yeah, could be that.
Trying to ruin the industry of something. That's what millennials do, right? Ruin industries.
Yep. Diamonds. Hells, bells. And buckets of blood.
So anyway, did y'all see the exciting Mario news that quickly became horseshit?
What, the limited editions for things, limited time access to stuff, a complete lack of Galaxy, the really awesome Mario Kart thing that is probably great if you've got space.
And also, I think they're like $100 a card.
Yeah. And I can kind of understand the price tag on that, because I've sold RC models when I worked in a model shop. Like, I understand the costing on that, but still.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's manufacturer scarcity, and it kind of reminds me of like Disney Home Video back in the 90s.
The Disney Vault, yep, that's been a big comparison.
For a limited time, you'll be able to get this, but once it's gone, and you'll never be able to get it again. But in like 2 years' time, we're going to remaster it yet again, are we?
Now, one thing that the Disney Vault, at least back then, is they were basically making a big deal about printings, because that is how it was going to be working anyways. They just weren't printing anymore for a while, so they just made an event.
Yeah.
But now that everything is digital, that's stupid.
Yes, absolutely. One space left. One space is gone.
Oh.
Anyways, you can pirate all of these games and get better versions. I know, right?
Lord, and indeed, a lordy, we have begun. Sinister music. I got to be the one with tentacles. Ah!
Oh, I'm awkward.
That sounds exactly.
There's been a murder.
Come on, wake up.
Oh yeah, Zennials are apparently a thing, which is weird.
Welcome to Trivia Night, a merciless deluge of pain and suffering, but without all the preachy morality of those other serial killers.
Will someone be up
I'm
for
going to ask
reading
you a
the
bunch of trivia
questions?
questions.
Because I mean, I've
If you
seen
get a
them on the
question wrong,
stream
you
for a
have to
little
fight
bit.
I will
in
read
one of
it
my
to you.
super fun mini games.
Thank you.
If you do badly in the mini game, I'll kill you. But don't worry, ghosts can still win the game. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round where the living and dead compete to see
Tripod
who
is
can
doing
escape
laps
first.
around the apartment.
Oh, right.
we've got an audience playing along too. At the end of the game, if the audience has less money than the player
Every now
who
and then,
wins,
I will
everyone
run
in the
around the
audience
apartment just to
dies.
weird them out.
Nobody gets a free ride. Listen to me,
Testing,
blabber on.
testing.
Let's just get into
Hi,
the game.
Cal.
You'll figure it out as we go.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
We have
First
Calorie in
question.
What mind games do you
Let's
play
start
with
things
your
off with a mixer
cats?
question.
Yeah.
Check out this cool pic we took of my band. We're called Kill Collins. We're a Phil Collins cover band. We do weddings,
Oh,
so if you know anybody
terrifying.
getting married soon,
Oh
let us know.
no. Oh god,
I mean,
that's
who
not
do you
good
have to
for me.
kill
I
in the
don't
music
know
industry to
things.
get
I'm
ahead?
gonna
Is there a
die.
way I can
Seriously,
get the
who do you have
game
to
audio
kill?
without
Our
having
rendition
your
of You'll Be in
audio
My
looped?
Heart is crazy good.
You have to
Speaking of
pause the
songs,
audio on the screen.
Yeah.
which song was
Full
on the
screen.
background sheet music?
Oh, Conrad is still on hold,
Use
but
your device to answer the question.
Just,
That means
come along
you're
anyway.
the audience too.
I'm gonna go with this.
Oh my god, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm
I
gonna.
was busy doing audio work. I didn't get to study the image.
I said Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. I don't think that's what it was. It's just the only song. That's just the name of the song.
The music was the last thing I was paying attention to in that picture.
I didn't even know there was sheet music in there.
And the correct answer is, who got the question
I've
right?
added Conrad to the call, but I cannot hear a Conrad.
Oh, hi. I just didn't say
The
it.
rest of you,
Oh,
let's go someplace
Pick on it.
fun.
Do it.
Hey, it was Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. I guessed right.
Welcome
You
to
did, I
the
guessed
floor.
poorly.
And are we dying right away?
Yay,
It's
we're gonna
time
die
to
together
express
though.
yourself. Your
Or
life depends
one of
on
us is
your
gonna
doodle.
kill the other. Very possible.
Comfortable with your
Drawn
body.
and quartered. You have the advantage of being
Draw
able
this
to
thing
hear
the
the damn
best you
thing.
can and press send when you're finished.
Comfortable with your body. This could go multiple ways.
Oh, Echo's got the Twitch app running picture-in-picture on the phone, so it's so tiny.
I hear the pitter-patter of a tiny Laura.
Hello!
Baby!
Put
Quick,
headphones
tell she's
on.
pretty.
You pretty.
I've returned. Hello.
Return to be pretty.
Oh.
I am so bad at this.
I'm very excited to see what happens.
Mine might be a little bit obvious. I don't know how long we have left, but it's doing a thing.
Nor
not
do
long.
I.
Even a
Oh,
sucky.
click send.
Now everyone gets to
I'm
vote.
adult.
Pick the drawing that you hate the most. I know it's a little counterintuitive to pick the worst thing, but I believe in you.
Ooh,
The
estrogen.
drawing that
Oh,
makes you
worst
go,
wait,
drawing.
I don't hate either of these.
look at what you did.
Oh, I
Right?
got damned by Pythar who made me read that pointless message.
Do what? Oh, heck.
Please decide who wins and who dies. I'm not saying which one's mine because
Who tells you
I know who
story?
the audience will be with.
Let's punish the jerk who drew it.
Yay!
They picked yours as the worst, Jane.
Yeah.
Which was
Yep,
yours?
you're a ghost
Estrogen.
now. But trivia's not
Wasn't
just for
a
those
drawing,
drawing
that was
crap.
just words.
Keep playing and you might just
Yeah.
rejoin the
Hey,
raid. Never
I tried to
underestimate
drop
ghosts,
estrogen
son.
at the top, and everyone just went, ooh, estrogen.
Here's the early scores. These will
Estrogen
change
is
over time,
good,
probably.
but also-
That's how scores work.
I don't
Titty.
want to
Let's pay
die.
attention to the audience for
No,
a
you're
moment.
right. You're
They
quite
get
right.
lonely.
I'm just
Okay.
gonna sit here and
Respectable work,
fall on the
audience.
start screen.
Listen, everybody loves a good
How about this?
titty squeeze.
Everyone
On
does
their
love
You
a
know
good
the way
titty
to San
squeeze.
Jose?
No, he doesn't.
Oh,
Alright.
that's...
Do you know the way to San Jose?
No.
Tell me the way to San Jose.
I'm with this
I feel
one.
like this is particularly cruel for non-Americans.
I've been to
Listen, I'm American
Yeah, okay,
and I
I
don't know
can
shit about the West Coast.
This is like.
I didn't even know which coast it was on, so you win.
Right, well,
Well, all those cities are in the southwest
says
area.
this one?
Anyways, this is all the
Well,
same region. I
no,
just
they're
don't
not
know
all
which
in
one
the
is most.
southwest. San Francisco
The
is
rest
in
of
the
you are still
northern
alive.
part of
Prepare for your
California,
punishment.
and that's yes. San Jose is also
Welcome back to the
Okay.
killing
California.
floor.
Okay.
it's more central
America.
California at any rate.
We're
Alright,
going
can you
to
turn
break
yourself up a little bit,
chalices.
please?
I've given all the safe players
Can
a
I?
bit of poison to use.
I don't know. Theoretically, see what I
I'm
can
hearing,
do.
Drop your
I'm
poison
hearing
in.
him come through, all right?
oh,
This is the game audio at my end.
Yeah.
Okay, this sucks because I want the world's best boss cup, but I know that one's getting poisoned.
Nah, you can trust it. It's too obvious.
See, now you've said that, they know you're not going to pick it, which means that they won't put
And
poison
it's
in
your
there, which
turn
means you
now.
can
Oh,
pick it.
no, we're not doing
You have
Princess
chosen
Bride shit
wisely.
right
I
now.
keep thinking I
Maxwell
should get a
lives
set
in
of
California
man
and got the
palaces,
question
but
wrong.
each of these tells a
Oh,
unique
Conrad's
story,
quite
you
on the
know?
audience end.
Yeah, it wasn't just me.
Haha.
I'll see what I can do
Oh, yeah,
about
that's
speaking
better.
directly into a microphone.
Yeah, that's definitely
That's
better.
Conrad
Now
funny.
let's see what everyone
Yeah, we're
drank.
on the Skype call, honey.
Yeah.
Oh, heck.
I guess it's
This
just
will hurt.
his wonderful, bassy, dulcet tones.
Yeah, I don't know. I really
Oh,
I would
okay.
Take on a
Technical
night
audio
poison
crap.
factor.
No, Echo. So right, you get to join the cool kids and be dead.
For the
Ah, the
skull cup,
scoreboard
because that one
returns.
was too
This thing
obvious
practically
to get
pays for
poisoned.
itself.
Well, now I'm tied with everyone else, so
I've
You
got
like
more
being
questions
tighter.
for you.
What is Becky up there?
Which country
No-
does the
no
Gobi
comment,
Desert cut
Jane.
across?
See, I'm the real winner because I'm alive and nothing in this game can kill me. Ha 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 ha.
ooh, the Gobi Desert.
Oh, now I have to show my ignorance. I see how it
Ignorance.
is.
I love a bit of ignorance.
I hear it's blissful.
Don't.
It is. I mean,
No.
not ignorant enough to vote Trump, but you know.
It's really difficult to not be.
And the correct
being
answer
Googleless,
is
but I'm being a good
yes.
person.
Good boy, Justin.
But it's tempting.
Come with
Oh,
me.
Have
it's
head taps.
tempting. Especially since I get it wrong. Yeah.
Oh no.
Let's test your memory. Memorize the pattern.
I thought it was the other one that crossed Mongolia. Oh god.
And done. Is it distracting if I start yelling out, car, duck, square, Wisconsin?
This is something I
From
could
left
probably
to right.
do.
What was the
You'll
order of
be
the
fine.
weapons?
I'm not
If you do
getting
the
it.
worst, you'll die of embarrassment. And also actually die. I should have led with that one.
Hey, I did
Yeah,
that one
this one
right.
is pretty easy, thankfully.
Yeah. I was expecting worse.
See, I reckon I can
This
do
was
this
the
one now that
pattern,
I've had
silly
plenty of
gooses.
practice
How
with
did you
Fall
do?
Guys making me memorize orders of
Right?
things.
Memorize.
Regularly.
The tricky thing would be if they changed the weapons
It
associated
looks like
with
you
the
forgot
colors
what was
halfway
at stake.
through.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Becky.
Doom.
Fine, even if you died, you're
Oh,
still
no.
in. You're still in the running.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Becky
you're less
got
dead than I am.
exploded.
Let's try this
You're the
again.
most financially viable
Hold
dead
on to
person.
your butts.
And apparently in this game you
What
can
is the
take it with
inverse
you.
of the trigonometry function,
Yes.
cosine?
Don't tell Jeff Bezos, because otherwise the whole planet will be fucked when he goes.
Oh, come on, don't make me do trigonometry. Because I've never done that. Alright. We're going this
I
way.
have no idea.
Thing is, I took HL IB mathematics in
And the correct
college,
answer
so-
is
or
this.
high
Wait.
school for the Americans.
You're gay, how can you do maths?
Let's go
You see,
someplace
the thing
fun.
is that I am the power gay who does like extreme maths.
Let me
You,
ask
you
a
so
question.
don't do maths
So
that you
put a
double
little
round and you
thought
do
into
maths
this.
now.
It's important.
Is this the
Exactly.
horseshoe theory of maths?
Which language
Yeah.
sounds the
If
coolest?
you don't do
Well,
maths
yeah, I
real
can't
hard,
believe I
you
got that
suddenly
wrong.
do
Type
all
in
the
answer on your
maths.
device and press send when you're finished.
Oh god.
How long do I got? I don't know. I'm trying to think funny.
I don't know what language sounds the coolest, but I've always maintained that German is the language of love.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
My aunt is a native German
Oh,
speaker.
someone already did that one. Damn it.
Yeah,
Now
I
everyone
think if you
gets
could
to
put
vote.
up with all of
I
that
want you to pick the
hacking
answer
and
that you
spittle
hate
that
the most.
produces from
The person who wrote the answer with the most
hard
votes will
and so
die.
forth, frequently used in German. I mean, that's passion.
Pick the
right?
answer that
You're
makes
into
you
that.
go, no
If you can
thank
have
you.
someone make those sticking sounds in your face and still love them, then that's truly the language of love.
Although I've always thought heavily accented Welsh porn would be amazing.
The votes are in.
I don't disagree.
Right?
Ooh, these words will look good on your headstone.
I've never thought of that, and now I can't think of anything
Of course.
else.
Klingon.
Bye, Pfeiffer.
And I put.
Well, good thing someone beat you to it.
Wait, I didn't.
Let's
I
try
got
another one.
confused
At least
by
no
that.
one said Esperanto.
Those are for
About how
people
big
who
is
thought your
Mars?
answer was the worst.
I thought I was trying to make the worst answer.
Typho says that Silent Night in German is amazing. I've
Oh,
heard
it is
that.
such a good.
It is.
I've learned most of Silent Night in German. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna sing it.
I try to picture that
Okay.
that now, such a sort of
This one.
gentle song with those hard sounds.
Let's play a game.
Oh, I was very wrong.
Fight,
Wow.
fight,
That sounds
fight.
kind of sexy.
You can
Well
attack
done.
someone else.
Connie would like the
defend
game
yourself.
audio down a bit if
You have to
possible.
grab some money.
Yeah.
And if no one gets hurt, I will still
sure.
punish someone.
Yeah, I
Make your
haven't
choices, but remember,
sung
cheaters never win.
Silent Night in German in about 5 years, so.
Sing it.
I don't know what we're doing, but I'm doing something!
Everybody
Winning.
for the money? Nice group,
Is that good or
mine.
bad?
But still,
It
everybody
depends.
gets punished.
You both tried to take the money, so no one gets the money and you both die.
Die! That means everyone's
Take a
dead.
moment to check out my
Ooh,
full explanation
it's
of
the millennial
pirate
dream.
rules over on my website.
I didn't actually hear the rules for that. I really wish they had set them on screen more.
I
I'm having so
mean,
much fun right
yeah.
now. I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
journal about this later.
Just have to remember that none of us
All right,
have.
next question.
None of us have game audio.
Odessa is a major
That
port
one
on
ball
the body
wonder.
of water.
Keeping with the German theme, Rammstein makes the best lovemaking music. Can confirm, have fuck to do hast.
Can confirm.
What's with all the geography questions?
This is why I don't like
Because they know
trivia.
that no one here knows geography.
Typho has just ruined that for me forever.
I took
You have
one,
/hate milk.
I took one geography class in college, and all that I remember from it is after I finished that class, the teacher went on a rampage and murdered
Wait, what?
someone.
That's an afternoon.
That was a very real thing.
Oh no!
It's time for some wordplay.
Yeah.
Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. My ransom letters could use a little bit more pizzazz. Oh, and all these other players get to play along
Okay.
too. And if any of them spell
Okay,
a longer
I'm
word
okay at
than
this.
you,
Try that.
you
Spell
will
the
be
longest word
punished.
you can.
Oh, I can play too.
Listen,
Start
everyone
poking
else
those letters
suck,
with
okay?
fingers.
Oh, I will, don't worry.
I was
By the way,
born
the
for
letters
this.
don't have to be touching. And don't forget to press submit when you're done.
Ah. That's not a real word.
I hope this is a real word.
I almost had a word. Oh.
It didn't tell me whether my word was okay or not.
My word.
I am in very real danger.
I gotta say, the experience of having whole
Almost out of
music,
time.
cool jazz in one ear, frequently
let's see what you
interrupted
did
with,
there.
assurances that
Is this what the
I
kids
am
would call an
important
epic
to
spelling
the
fail?
faceless
Hashtag
corporation on
epic
the other
spelling
end,
fail.
and
Let's
this
see if anyone
stream
beat
in the
you.
other is really interesting, and I may watch all Twitch streams this way going
Hey,
Uh-oh.
forward.
if it makes you
No.
feel any better, I'm gonna kill you now.
Dodger. I was trying to spell purgatory, but I was missing
kind
an
of
R.
weird that the other players wanted you dead, right? Like, they didn't even have that much to gain. They just wanted you dead.
Wait, I suddenly hear game audio.
You should.
I
Yeah.
can't hear
You
game
should be able to
audio.
see it too, but I don't know what's happening.
Only
That
one player
just
left
started.
alive. Just
Yes,
how I like
yeah,
it.
they popped it into the Skype.
Well, Luke is still
I'm
alive.
trying
Oh,
to.
Now you just
wait.
have to escape with your
Oh, I
body.
get it back to the. Yay, that's much
I'm
handier.
going to give you a category.
It's laggy, but
Countries
that's
that have
okay.
a president. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit.
I don't know if you can see the video or not, but there we go.
I can see the video. I'm not getting a prompt.
Yeah, I believe the
Let's see the
first
right
one is
answers.
for the
Unicorn.
first one is for
Yeah,
Spider.
it's an example.
Yeah.
Move forward
I
one
knew
step
that
for
one.
each.
Why
Also, I think
can't that be a
Unicorn's the only one that's still alive, so
You have to get answers
they go first.
right to get closer
Yeah,
to
yeah.
the exit.
And now we get our
Oh, did I
opportunity to
mention that
steal,
all the other
and we
players
have our
get to
ghost
play
dancers.
too?
Because whoever's in first place has one of the
They will
answers they
steal
don't
your
get to
body.
pick, which means that
Then
they're
you
going to
can escape
ultimately
and
move
win the
slower.
game. Here's everyone's next question. And Ghost
Okay.
get a third choice to help them catch up to you.
Not that one. I'm gonna say these two.
Echo reckons
Two.
that the two
Oh, that is very
like
bold,
this.
Justin. Clearly, someone hasn't played as much Words with Friends.
I
Yeah,
have not.
that's yeah.
Oh, I really thought N was one.
No,
Nope.
ends at
Ends
2
for
point.
3.
Uh-oh,
Is it 2?
Ghost is gonna
It
get
depends
you.
on the system. I think Words with Friends has it at 3. I could be wrong.
Oh, I
Pretty
guess
sure
it's
Scrabble
never.
is
Guess who never had human anatomy either.
What if those is a tube?
This
It
is
is.
vast deference is something that I am very familiar with.
It's
Same
a
with the
tube.
aorta.
I'd say it's a bit late for me.
Sorry.
One of the other ones is absolutely hot,
Hey!
so...
I absolutely guessed right. Now here
Oh
gets my-
shit!
Oh, everybody's getting close.
I am doing quite
Stay
well
out of
with
the
this.
shadows.
Shadows are closing in now.
12 apostles of
Oh
Jesus.
gods.
Hey, grown-up Baptist finally became handy.
Oh god.
No.
Look at Christian boy.
I'm fucked.
Watch me actually get this wrong.
Yeah.
Watch me actually get this wrong.
As someone who had a
Amazing.
British Baptist
Just
upbringing,
Just by
like, I
process
can
of
answer.
elimination, what made you think Robert or Toby were biblical names?
Oh yeah, Jesus' best friend Toby. He was
Central Center
Spider-Man and
Congress,
Jesus
don't
hanging
you
out all the
know?
time.
This is where my
What
plant
if I'm-
science degree comes in handy because my university makes like dozens of different cultivars of apples.
Sure,
Ah,
Chris just sounds like a description, not the name of one.
it sounds like an American cereal.
I mean, Honeycrisp's an apple kind.
There's probably an
university
apple in there
makes
I know.
somewhere.
Okay, it was just amazement. I love me some Granny Smith apples, let me tell you.
Oh,
She loves you too.
I was bringing the comedy. Some people think
Why?
that the anatomy of the ovaries and testes are the same, but really, there's a vast difference.
I don't know snakes. We're gonna do this.
Oh crap! I answered wrong.
Yeah.
Last announcement.
I did not mean to click on a thing.
Was it the Nintendo Direct?
Very wrong.
I fucked myself.
Yes, Granny Smith was the CEO of Brayburn in Polyarmory.
Transformers.
No. I know nothing of this.
You don't
Okay,
know about
somewhere-
Transformers? I will
somewhere
refer you to the
Jim
shelf
just
next to
got-
my desk.
Jim
Oh,
just
this
got a
isn't fair.
twitch.
You can just look.
He started twitching.
Yes, I don't know if the
That's
red
'cause you
mamba
moved out,
even
right?
exists.
Now he can twitch whenever he wants. Oh, it
Apparently
yes.
all mambas
I
are
get it.
venomous.
You did well.
I make masturbation
No, it's the
jokes.
black mamba that's venomous. They're screwing with you.
Is number 5 okay?
Ew.
That's a sport.
Disgusting.
Come on, everyone.
Marshmallow isn't actually a flavor.
Try a tomato
Try it.
LaCroix.
But it's marshmallow, and that's not even a word.
Marshmallow sounds like some marshmallow LaCroix sounds like it's something that the protagonist in Food Wars came up with.
Yeah, LaCroix is basically homeopathic soda.
Oh, this. Oh.
You had flavor run past it once.
Like a long time ago in a
Yeah.
warehouse adjacent to it.
Okay, so now the key to solving this one is which ones seem like blatant theft from other comments.
What's basically just a family sitcom?
Do I win?
I think you do.
Harder questions.
Oh, you are.
Oh! The spiciest meatball.
I don't think that counts.
Oh, I was at the exit.
You were at it. You weren't through it.
I don't actually know who's gonna win.
Whom can say?
Oh,
We've had an escapee and the rest of us are dead.
I know I came here to die, but now I'm actually disappointed.
Millennials. Well.
Damn it.
Only 10 people in the audience survived.
Yay!
Eyes and shoulder shrugs.
Well.
Ah,
What
That
do we
was
wanna
a fun
say
round.
next?
I don't know. Also, hello, I'm back on the screen.
Back on the screen. What's my head doing? It's exploding.
Whatever it won't.
Whatever it wants, whatever it likes.
There's a Laura behind you.
Yeah. I'm here.
It's a tragedy.
Oopty snoop.
But we sing it anyway.
None of these. Right.
Are there any particular games anyone is fancying next?
Yeah.
I'm
We
pretty
have Jackbox.
vivid style games.
1, 2, 3.
Those are always
My question is, would you like me to bow out for other people to come in, or?
Oh, stick around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Around. Does Echo want to come in?
No, cause okay.
Also, audience, how's my audio?
Good.
Sexy.
I haven't done my vocal warm-ups in a while, so I can feel my voice slip from time to time.
It sounds good here.
Oh, that's something I'm not looking forward to, going back into the office.
Yeah.
Oof. Do you know when about that's gonna be?
Monday.
Yeah. She
Oof.
gotta go back in Monday to the place full of all the people.
But is Labor Day? Is day no one should ever work?
That's not a thing we have here.
But the workers who died.
Yeah,
will
well,
keep
and
on
that's
dying.
the other thing. That Labor Day is kind of a bullshit
I know.
celebration of capitalism as opposed to fucking May Day.
Yes,
But they're
I'm aware.
too afraid to celebrate May Day because it might give people some fucking ideas.
Listen, I live 3 blocks away from the May Day Cafe. I think I understand May Day.
I don't understand shit, but
I thought it just
Nice
meant
to be
help
here.
me.
I
yeah.
have no idea what anybody's talking about.
Educate Justin.
Nah.
We're talking about
Yeah,
worker
educate
oppression. That's what
Justin.
we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't like that.
And the liberation thereof.
Oh, that I like.
Oh, you hear the people sing.
Am I right to join this one?
You can join this one.
Ah, thank you.
Oh, this one always goes very badly. Hi, nerd.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nerd.
So, for anyone who's not played this one, it'll start off simple. There'll be a category, you come up with your answer, we pit everyone's answers against each other. Then, as the game goes on, it starts changing up what the prompt is halfway through the bracket.
Oh, wonderful.
So that answer you've picked will now be the answer to a different question.
That's not till the last
And
one, though.
hilarity ensues.
Mm-hmm.
I think I remember this one time I played with y'all.
Oh, congrats, Pfeiffer. That is a wonderful wedding anniversary.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah, the last time we played this, Nikolai just made it very Jonathan.
Yes, we did get a lot of Jonathan.
That's usually a safe bet.
Sorry, I didn't see the chat pop up for too long because fuck Skype.
Fox Sky. Married for 21 years, that's impressive.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Mazel tov.
My first marriage lasted a solid 7 months.
Very nice.
I did it for 2 years and then I was good.
See? You're doing better than me.
See, here's the thing. Ours is gonna last for like a
Forever.
super long. It's gonna last forever. It's gonna last for the longest possible time. ...
Do you think
once,
you're going to-
once it's allowed to start?
Yes.
Do you think once you get married, you're gonna proactively say you've been married for like X many months beforehand?
Yeah, we'll backdate it. We'll
Yeah.
postmark it.
Backdate this love.
Like, you just gotta like get some vows and read them to one another, and then you can like, you know,
Well,
say,
I mean,
yeah.
for
This
the
is the day
last
that counts.
several
Oh.
weeks of lockdown, we have literally just every time we walk into a room and see the other one pointed and shouted "wife."
Bye, Gal Panda.
So like,
Notice that. That's pretty fucking gay.
yeah, it was pretty fucking gay.
That's us.
Oh, can we do the screen sharing for this one also? That just became really handy last time.
Yeah,
I
we
did not
screened that
realise that
last
had
game.
stopped happening.
I did because
Hey,
you
I got an
closed the
update, I got an
previous game
update.
and opened a new game.
Ooh. Ooh.
The financial institution has reached out to me on Twitter while I remain on hold.
Wow.
Oh.
That sounds
Oh,
about right.
nice.
That reminds me of my favourite story of a financial institution contacted me on Twitter. I tweeted going, hey, I'm having a problem, can I DM you about this or something?
Oh, that was.
And they responded going, we can't follow you back and do DMs, but if you could just send us the first line of your address and your postcode in a response to this tweet, we'll look up your account. I was like,
Fuck no!
I am not fucking
Great fun
tweeting you
waiting
my
to be
address.
unleashed. You'll be posing some of life's most important questions. Your answers will be paired off in a no-holds-barred tournament. And your votes will determine which answers advance in the bracket. As we whittle down
Not
to
even
our
a single bar will be
championship
held.
winner. This is bracketeering.
We're gonna trip on
I'm
all the
sending the
bars
topic
we've
of
left
our
on the
first
ground.
bracket to your devices
Yeah.
now.
Oh, that's just messy.
The
Oh, yeah,
one
absolutely.
skill that every human should try to master. Sorry, non-humans, this one is not for you. Type in the answer you think has the best chance of
I
winning
think
and
that
hit
there's
send.
going to be a lot of
If
multiples
your
in
answer
this
wins
one.
the entire bracket, you'll be rolling in cash. By the way, you can join the audience and play along by going to jackbox.tv and entering the room code.
If, theoretically, someone were to peg both Austin and Jane, they would be guilty of sliding into Laura's DMs.
Time's running out.
Oh, heck.
Your answers are being paired off into one-on-one matchups.
I had a
That
proper
means
digging.
it's
That
time
could be
to
interesting.
sidle up to the prediction table. On your device, you'll see one of the upcoming
Yep,
matchups for
that
this
about
bracket.
seems right.
If you can predict the answer that will get the most
All of
votes,
this
you can win
tracks.
some sizable bonus bucks.
Ooh.
That's some good answers we got there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think
I
I
am-
totally forgot that we're playing.
Conrad?
Oh, that's right. I did see
The
your name.
predictions are in.
Sorry.
It's time to dive into our first
Too busy
bracket.
being important to people on phone calls.
This
I'm
could
just
get
trying to
ugly.
make,
Use your device to vote on which you think deserves to
just
win.
trying to make U.S.
But
Bank
don't
look
forget,
terrible,
if you
that's
change
all.
your mind, you can change
need
your
the
vote.
help.
So,
So, I mean, sucking cock good, but making them sloppy?
Get those
that's
last
all.
second votes in now.
Slabby.
That went back and forth more than Luke and Lorelai.
I want to see.
Oh, that was a bad time for them to say back and forth.
Any prediction winners just made a killing. Our next matchup.
Right back there.
This is why we do this, folks.
Ooh.
Come on! No! No!
Struggle is real.
listen,
I'm happy with the answer, but I'm losing.
It's over before it's done.
double fisting two people at once.
What
It's
a
just-
whirlwind!
Not everyone is up for that. Not everyone has two hands
What
with
an
which to
upset!
fist.
No one saw
That's
this
true.
one coming.
But I used to know a girl who only had one hand and she used to make lots of fisting jokes about her stomach.
It's a bracket like this that truly makes this game the sport of kings.
Also, my best
The
friend,
sport of kings, eh?
my best friend, the greatest compliment she's ever received is you've got excellent beginner's fisting hands.
The clock is running out on voting time.
Oh.
Wow, too close to call. Tap on your device as fast as you can.
Tappy
to
tappy
choose
tap
your
tap.
answer.
Yay, tap that button.
Tap the bottom, tap the bottom.
I can't use my tongue.
The tie has been broken. Finally, we can go on with our lives.
My suggestion.
I'm just
Mars
saying.
meets bottom.
Listen, bottoming is
It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup.
This is different from everyone else, but I gotta give it up to the sick kickflip. I would
Right.
fucking master that.
Also, I just want to know what extreme wanking is.
Moving into overtime. Show your support for your answer by tapping on your device as fast as you can.
Hi, I'm Johnny Knoxville, and this is Extreme Wanking. Oh god, I'm
The
just so
tie is broken. Oh, how
So much
I hate
international track and
ambiguity.
field. It has trained me well for this moment.
the one Small Wonder says that this is so wholesome, and I just want to know what stream they're watching.
Before we get
There
on to
shouldn't
round
be a
two,
W
it's
on
time
that.
to make another prediction.
Fair.
Hey, you got a new matchup waiting for you on your device. Predict the one you think is gonna win.
Who's gonna win?
Conrad.
I don't know. Who's gonna win?
Hey, Laura hasn't picked yet.
And it has a uni.
Oh no.
Time's running out.
Ah, yes, Pfeiffer has it right. Awesome, not wholesome.
Ah, oh my god,
Time's up at
with
the
the
prediction
explain.
table.
Extreme
Let's
wanking
jump
is
back
where
to
you
our
go to an
bracket
extreme
for round two.
location. and then
Oh,
one-
okay. I've done that.
Okay, yeah,
There's no love
same.
lost between
But
these
the
two.
north isn't that extreme, you just don't like it.
Up a tree. On Wimbledon Common.
I don't
With
think
joggers
they'll-
running past.
I don't think that people are appreciating the skills
They're
needed
on
for a good
fire.
starting blowjob.
You need to have good. You obviously need good breath control, but then you have to focus on, you know, how well you are at like
Also, jump off.
saliva
could be the answer
control.
to
You
beat, but
need
let's check out
to
the
know how to
competition.
relax your jaw muscles.
Mm-hmm.
Oh heck. Oh heck. Oh heck.
I am on the edge
It's
of
also
my
important
seat.
to know how to make like
Oh heck.
the best nodes
Well,
because
I
those
guess that
just
answers
add
that.
to the experience.
Talk about an underdog
But those are just
tale.
bonus points.
Mm-hmm.
And now the final face-off. What is the one skill every human
One
should
of these
try
is going to have to
master?
kneel. The other one is going to win.
I think we all know who's gonna kneel.
Just that minute.
Basin, we are all bottoms on this blessed day.
This is literally top versus bottom.
Right?
Only a few
And
seconds.
we know with that
Everybody
dynamic-
kneel.
We have our first winner.
Underdog, get it? It's the bottom.
Wow, what a bracket. Let's see
Oh,
how the
I
scores shook
won!
out.
What if it was a papa?
I was dealing with work for a second, I didn't realise I'd won.
Oh, nothing. Just casually
Just
winning.
casually strolling into first.
Yeah, just
Oh,
casually
I
strolling.
don't even see my name on the scoreboard. That's not great.
There you are.
Oh.
Masturbating.
We scroll down for you, don't worry.
It's time for the blind bracket. All you'll be given is the category.
Oh, heck.
Name any college major. Go
Yes.
ahead and write the first thing that comes to mind. We'll see the real bracket title after you answer.
Alright.
I blanked.
Advanced Lesbionics.
Time's running out.
I froze.
I mean, I signed up for that major just for the supplementary 5,000 course advanced lesbionicals.
Mine
Let's
isn't
see
a
what
real
this bracket
major,
is
but
really
you wouldn't
about.
think that if you talk to
Easiest
most of the
Jeopardy
people at my
category.
college.
Oh, and there's no need to put your answer in the form of a question. Time to get in those predictions.
Fucking hell. I don't think anyone actually wrote a college major, huh?
You weren't supposed to.
The predictions are in.
I tried.
Let's see our first matchup. This is one for the ages.
We have Caladry.
What? Who?
Yums.
Know who we are.
An upset in the making.
I feel like social bukkake has some, important factors.
This might be a photo finish.
I want tentacle bomb. No!
Looks like we're heading to
I
overtime on
refuse
this
to
one.
leave
Get on your device as fast as you can to cheer for your answer.
There's
Yeah,
not
there's
that
just way
much.
too much.
No, not when it comes down to it. It's very interchangeable.
Well, yeah, but they'll obviously dive deep into the specifics for the daily double.
That tie went bye-bye. I'm going to miss the tie times.
It's
It's
so
true.
easy. You just have to lie there.
There's
No,
so
you
much
don't.
pepper.
I literally cannot bottom because of many different things.
Anxiety.
Next up,
No.
this matchup was bound to happen.
Well.
It's really going back
It's
and
mostly due to the
forth.
fact that there's just a lot of irritation from my IBS.
Ah.
Just running out the clock now.
Okay, look.
It doesn't get any
If
closer
communism
than
were
that.
the easiest Jeopardy category, wouldn't we have it?
Yeah.
They're too cowardly to actually make it a category on Jeopardy, though.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the
Listen to
Omega
Radiated
Conference.
Unicorn, we have 4 more brackets to go.
Okay.
Communism can happen.
Only fan marketeering is not an easy category, and I will fight anyone.
Oh,
Listen,
let's
I
tug of
believe you.
war.
But I want my suggestion to win.
This one's looking over.
Mm-hmm.
Ran away with that one.
Oh my
I can't
God,
believe I had
could
to
you,
permit
by
the
any
cafe.
chance forward
A
me that
surprise win
article?
for some of our predictors.
Just, slide it into my Discord DMs, please.
Mm.
I need it.
It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup.
It's the underdog, but I'm still going with advanced snapping.
An upset in the making.
Not so underdog.
Underdog, overdog, bumbling
This one
through.
could be decided by a
Like,
single
I'm kind
vote.
of writing a dissertation on Belle Delphine. I mean, will she
That
stay
battle gave
still
me
that long?
whiplash.
Oh heck.
Before
Who's
we
gonna
get on
shout
to
me?
round 2, it's
Yep,
time to
I'm
make
doing good
another
these
prediction.
But would one lead to the other?
Oh, we know it's good old man.
Oh, of course we do. You know whose stream we're on.
I know. So no point in fighting
Predictions are
that.
in.
I want to
Have to
believe.
go with the
Bracket
flow.
for round
Gotta
2.
do what?
If you'll
I
excuse
gotta
the
believe!
pun.
Oh, it doesn't get
Oh,
more
hug
contentious
me,
than this.
tentacle baby. Oh, big strong arms.
Come on, comrades. Come on, comrades.
Communism made a good
This
go
isn't what
for
we
it.
want, this is what
She
we
sells
have.
seashells by the
This is what I need.
Babe, do you want to knock the game volume down a bit?
For the automated luxury space tentacle porn.
The finals are just a win away from these next 2 answers.
There you go. How that?
This is one for the ages.
No, it's not one for the ages. We know where this one's gonna go.
What if one led to the
On
other?
their knees.
See, there you go.
We're gonna get getting
What if it turns out that the secret to pleasing Mistress even more?
Like, I feel like I'm mostly playing with a lot of subs on here, aren't I?
Here's a question for the people in chat. What does NSFVW stand for?
And now we
Not
finally
safe
decide
for
what would be
virtual
the
work?
easiest Jeopardy
virtual work,
category.
which is modern. Modern. Zoom.
Yeah.
Not good
Yeah.
Zoom.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Listen.
Hey, don't
Voters
now.
are being loud and clear on this one.
Alright.
Okay.
The next category, I want everyone to promise they're not allowed to put pleasing mistress. That can't just win every time.
I mean,
I mean, it can.
I mean, it
Ah.
will win every time. Which is why
Robbed.
no one should put it.
robbed.
Oh heck.
Wrong.
Hi Alice.
Let's
How
go
are
back
you
to that
today?
scoreboard.
How do?
My brain's just singing Rotate Your Owl.
Rotate, yow.
Rotate, take your owl.
Rotate
Well,
your owl.
how low down the list am I now?
Listen,
Oh, I went
it's wonderful.
lower.
Oh, heck.
I didn't pay attention to where I was on the list.
Time for the triple blind bracket.
The triple blind.
This
Now
bracket
it all
will
gets
change
really fucked up.
Every single round, the prompt will
Here's your
change.
starting category.
Good.
Mhm.
Name any specific vehicle.
Oh,
Who
God.
knows what crazy twists and turns this bracket will take?
I think mine's ubiquitous enough. It's not gonna win, but still.
But it can be ridden.
I could have put a funnier answer.
You're just gonna have to conjugate it for the appropriate context.
Time's running out.
Get your caffeine and food, Pfeiffer. I suggest water more than caffeine, but if you need it, you need it.
Yeah.
Let's see what we're dealing with.
I mean, caffeine and food is better than caffeine and no food, I guess.
The best substitute for the Batmobile.
Has doubled this round, so make these choices count.
I know I'm going to be humming for the rest of this game.
I think mine might have an okay chance this round.
Becky, plushie?
I might.
The competition in my bracket is just too damn high.
Oh, heck. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to win, but I'm happy with my answer.
No, please vote.
Time to step away from the prediction table.
Earworms!
First.
Delicious earworms.
Folks, I've been waiting for this matchup my entire career.
Alright, let's do this. I'm not fighting the answer that I know this stream is going to.
No, fight for what you believe in, Justin.
Stand for your own morals, Justin.
Use your vote, even if you know it's not going to win. Vote with your heart.
It doesn't. It's not about winning. It's about standing up for the things you believe in.
You don't have to tactically vote here.
There are 5 people on the colleges, and I am in 15th place.
It's not like the Republicans are going to get in just because you voted for Twinks.
It's weird that this is my job.
This is.
I just want to see Batman on Heelys.
I don't want to see Batman on Heelys. That'd be great.
I am on the edge of
See,
my
I told you the competition in my category was too damn high.
It's
Fetch the Bat Heelys.
Motor voting is an excellent.
What is sex card? Sex card is
a
just.
regular juggernaut.
Sex car! Watch out!
Do you like hearing me? Yes, Pfeiffer, that is why it was my answer. But Heelys was just too damn good.
Only one can come out on top.
Oh, my
The
bread.
Batmobile is coming and everybody's running. We're getting from the Batman. He's coming very fast now.
What sailboating is.
First day I moved in this apartment, I looked out my window and there was just someone riding around a motorized unicycle, just outside.
Awesome.
I didn't know that was a
I've
thing that
seen
existed.
those.
It
Back
was
when I
so
was living closer
weird.
to the college town area.
Oh.
Where do you live? In a drug-addled nightmare?
It's time to round out the bracket.
That's great.
Vicious matchup.
Yeah.
Here come
Yo.
the votes.
Yo.
The struggle is real.
Really?
I mean, isn't the Batmobile just the look how big my penis is mobile?
Exactly, I thought I had this in the bag.
With the possible exception of the Christopher Nolan Tumblr.
Forka, stick in me, I am done.
But Justin, I was trying to say this a while ago.
Oh.
Like, not all of us in this call or in this stream are subs, but, you know, when Janie does her call,
The best vehicle to
we all
make
have
Whoopi
to,
win.
we all
Get
have to
those
respond.
predictions in
It's
now.
just the way of
Indeed.
things.
It's September, so get on your knees.
Okay, this is going to be an easy win.
Bason's
This
suggesting.
answer right here is the easiest win I will ever have.
Bason's suggesting that petrol-powered vibrators are a bit too far. I know. I say kickstart vibrators are just what we need now.
Chrono, you're gonna love what wins
Time's
this
running out.
category.
They should make like a vibrator but with a hand crank.
Next time on the prediction table. Let's jump back to our bracket for round 2.
Isn't that just a dildo?
A mains
No,
powered
you have-
fanny hammer.
Words at the press
Ah,
conference.
come on, let's not even pretend this one has a chance. Oh, someone being bold. They're like, no, I can make Whoopi in a Healy.
Hey babe, you wanna come back in the Heelys and we'll fuck you?
Big, you could hear it in the next state over.
Yes, please. I am glad to hear you're thinking same mind as me.
Yes, we'll just scoot up to make out point and I will fuck you in the bush while wearing my Heelys. I won't even put the wheels back in.
From our finals.
I will brace the back of your knees while you insert yourself into me over and over.
Everybody's coming.
Meanwhile, I'm excited to see what category is going to be the Vangabus versus a Twink.
That win was so big you could hear it the next state over.
Just on pins and needles.
One final switcheroo.
I can't believe I got them to play that at rave once. Oh god, now I want to get a kazoo.
Now the definitive matchup.
You just gotta use your mouth, Jane.
I've got a kazoo! I paid a lot of money for a good kazoo!
You live with an expert in the kazoo.
I would say.
Some early votes.
Now, do we think Toad counts as a Twink?
Oh, Toad's a Toad Twink.
In which case, there would already be one.
How did we get a wholesome answer at the end of this?
Someone pointed out that Link
The Vengabus is amazing.
So yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is the Vengabus wholesome?
Let's see who won it all.
Ish?
Relatively.
Is Jen?
Yes!
Oh, I fell a lot this round.
I fell a lot as well.
And I came a long, hard way.
I made it back up to 13!
Whoop whoop!
So in the tweet that I got from the bank social media account, it was signed with initials, and the initials that they signed with were HJ, and I'm wondering if that's short for hand job, because I really feel like I'm being jerked off right now.
Please tell me you tweeted that.
They're actually ringing at me right now.
Conrad's working on
You should probably sort that.
Say what you just said verbatim in a tweet, please.
Pick a game.
Do with some fibbage.
For Bosch.
Yeah, I could go for some fibbage.
Sure. Now that we have like a lot of people.
But I'm still not interesting enough to play fibbage.
You're very interesting.
I have 2 personality traits and both of them are boring.
That's not true.
Just
Horny
talk
is
about
very
the sheer
interesting.
amount of metal that you have just in various parts of your body. That is very interesting.
I used to have 21 piercings in my inner labia.
See, you've
There you
used
go.
up.
Nice,
Could have
look at
been-
them all.
At the bottom of that well now.
That could have been a really good fibbage answer there. Do you mind like 60 seconds or so for me to finish a thing before I join?
So I think this is just a function of their hold system that it starts ringing if you've been on hold for 90 minutes.
Ah.
Oh, that's very possible.
Oh, hey, for some reason I have control when we start, so let me know when I actually need to press everybody's here.
Do you want to add yourself in quickly?
To go turn my fan up very slightly. I'm sorry if it becomes audible. It shouldn't be. My microphone is good enough, but I am starting to die.
I had to turn off my AC because it sounds like a jet engine. But let me tell you, it works amazing.
I have added myself.
Jane's getting erotic on the stream.
Is there a term of service to do with tentacles?
No!
It's just
That's
a
why
pet
tentacles are
topper.
amazing. I
Alright,
forgot.
how's that? Can people hear my fan?
Sounds
fine. Oh heck, I will be back momentarily.
I promised everyone we'd get to see Wonky Bulbasaur earlier. Behold Wonky Bulbasaur. From the side, looks just fine. From the front, just such wonk.
Oh, it's adorable.
He's so
Have
lovely.
you seen all the videos people keep doing where they take their kids into like Target and then set down the toys for the starter 3 and see which one the kids run up and grab?
Yeah, it's adorable.
Oh, yeah, like a naming ceremony.
That does sound adorable.
Listen, if my daughter went for the score bunny, I will know that her future is set.
It's a job.
Presumed daughter at that point. I would obviously wait for them to tell me before getting any solid ideas.
Chrono says that they would kill and die for Wonky Bulbasaur.
Oh, Wonky Bulbasaur is best.
Wonky Bulbasaur. You missed Wonky Bulbasaur. pull this off.
According to our voting, no, they're not.
Is this everybody?
Yeah.
We
don't have a
haven't
code.
made the room code
What?
public yet.
No.
Well,
I
do
don't
we-
have a code.
Do we
at
want
all.
to for Fibbage enough about you? Because it's about people we... I think it needs to be like people on the stream. I mean, that's up to y'all.
Okay. Go. We can let them.
I
Alright.
still don't have a code.
Don't have a... What? Why aren't you in?
What?
What did
I
I
don't
do
have a
wrong? What did
phone.
I do?
No, Justin, what did you do?
I thought you said press the button. Everybody
I
was
thought
on
Becky was
once.
in. I didn't realise Becky didn't have a code, apparently.
I put it in Skype!
Wait, the
I-
code was on... Wait,
Yeah, it was on the Skype screen.
it was on...
I was looking in the Skype chat. I'm not very bright.
I'm not entering
let's try this
first.
again.
I'm waiting till someone else shows up. This is not my power. I don't want it.
There. I have the power now.
Yeah, good. It's your responsibility.
There are six
Laura?
people
2
here.
seconds.
Justin Weston is a very cute username.
Alright, Laura, just waiting on you.
Sorry for this wait.
Absolutely, take your time.
I have.
Uh,
I will share instead this tiny bot.
right.
Look how happy this bot is.
I very much am missing the time. Oh, tiny butt.
I'm in.
I'm very
in
much
now.
missing the time in which we were able to play all that roller derby champions.
Oh.
I want that game to be back in a
I want
public
that game to be
form
back, and
ASAP.
also I want it to not be made by Ubisoft.
Oh, of course, me too.
Yeah. Kelladry, release the hounds!
Yeah, sorry for the delay. I've been talking back and forth with Polygon Guides editors about Avengers and about the fact that there's a bunch of stuff in that game's UI that, like, is not explained properly. Talking about stuff in my review, and they were like, oh, don't worry about the fact that you did not understand what this was. Like, we've spent 3 days just trying to understand the fucking UI, and we still don't quite get it.
Gosh darn.
They were trying to help explain to me two identical upgrade currencies that are the same green blob.
Wow.
I want Roller Champions to not be made by Ubisoft just as hard as I want Magic to not be made by Wizards of the Coast.
That's very fair.
With
Yeah.
all my heart and soul.
Oh, it stopped ringing. I mean, there's nothing. It's just a dead line.
Yeah, you've just been hung up on.
I'm still connected to them.
Questions about you get reputation points for players who get the right answer. Good?
Right.
Yeah, my local GameStop recently, I had to break it to them that I wasn't going to be buying any more Magic products.
I mean, that's half their business gone.
Probably. I promised to buy board games from them.
Oh. I don't really have... Huh. Let's think of this one. Oh god, I don't have time.
Conrad Galpadra is sending you communist thoughts and prayers.
Mine is going to be way too obvious, and I'm sorry. But this is the first one I bought with my money, not bought for me. That one would be Babel by Mumford & Sons.
This is the one.
Bye, Echo. Go give that wife some attention.
Thanks for coming. Say hi to Catwife.
Anytime a game asks me about putting an album, I will always put this answer every time.
Oh no.
It's not like even a bad one, it's just the album I will think of.
I ran out of time.
Justin has only ever heard of one music.
Yeah.
That sure is some albums.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm glad someone in this chat has got some love for Dessa.
Listen, she lives in my city.
Dessa's...
I have seen her live a dozen times.
I'm very envious. Dessa is amazing.
Now I think we all know the
I
answer.
tried recommending you songs of hers in like the very first Queer and Pleasant
And
Strangers.
it took me way too long to... It took Spotify putting one in front of me for me to go, oh shit, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember which one I flipped.
Alright, Weezer. I
that
intended to write Wheatus, but I forgot which Wee it was.
Thanks, audience.
Janelle is home safe. Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I realised I as soon as I clicked on the thing, I was like, no, I know what this answer is.
And as soon as you were like, oh, someone sent some love for that, I was like, yep.
I bought it in the same stack of things in the same stack of CDs that I got a Dragon Force best of set and Dream Theater.
Oh wow.
I was at a second-hand CD shop.
Now this took me a moment because I just moved into an apartment, and so right now nothing is taking up space in my house.
Okay, now you see, part of the problem with what you just did just now.
Come on, time's running out.
You've made anything plausible.
I want chaos.
Okay, find the truth.
In fact, someone else's answer is more accurate than my own answer.
I just want the new gym cushions.
I'll vote for it. I would like the points.
Well, thank you for telling me that.
Well, I thought you already voted.
No, I had not. Twiddles not spell.
Now, why would I actually put that down, though? Why would...
Because we all like the idea of
all,
Jim lounging nakedly.
love it and ship it, is the thing.
I don't know about ship it, but I would certainly like to see it.
The internet certainly ships it.
Nice.
No matter what I say.
Listen, you two are very lovely.
Yeah, but you can be lovely and not fun.
Yeah.
That is very true.
Yep.
Cats.
Yeah.
The sweet little bastards.
Cats.
Alright, my thing's finally done. I finished the work.
Woo!
Yay!
It's not going up until tomorrow, but I did it.
Let's see what we got.
Quarter to 10,
If
you
this
finished
player
work,
had
good
to
job
pick a
there.
new first name, it'd be blank. Right, type in your lies.
Yes, Fiver, you can be lovely and not fuck.
Exactly.
Exactly.
What was that laugh, Justin?
Oh, I just had a really good answer. Because
For
friendship.
whatever Mistress commands.
I didn't realise, but I feel like my answer's going to be misinterpreted.
Because French.
Okay, here you go. Find the truth.
Well, I know the answer to this because when I typed it in, it was too close to the truth.
Squeaky fruit.
Property of Jane is surely going to be the tattoo, right?
I've got space on my ass.
I do just like not Becky, though.
I love this part.
Well, it's not. It's invariably correct.
Yeah, if it was a
Thanks,
different name, it
audience.
would be not Becky.
It is objective truth that if Becky had to pick a new first name, it'd be not Becky.
Audience, that is an amazing lie.
Right?
That is, I like that one. Can't believe my own girlfriend had called me a Torah.
I realised as soon as I said it, I didn't mean it like that. I was trying to think of like a believable name, and then I was like, oh no, that sounds like the Tories.
Yeah. Listen, Becky, your name can be Phoenix.
No,
Anytime
I'm
you
sis,
want-
we don't get to change our names.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do.
I can
But we
send
don't
you a
get
link
to
to
know
3dpoll.com.
We can send you literally the piece of paper that lets you have a different name.
Yeah,
We'll happily witness it for you.
Phrase would be blank. Enter your lies now.
I know what the answer to this
Yeah, that's
is.
a great one. I'm sorry.
I love that everyone thinks they know what this is. I'm curious to know what people think it is.
You'll
That's-
see mine, and
isn't
you'll
what I
be
think
like,
it
yes,
is.
that is my
This is what I
catchphrase.
want Jane's catchphrase to be.
You'll know which one is mine instantly.
That timer. Finish quick.
Tentacles, subbing.
I am delighted
Oh
by
no,
mine.
I've got a different route.
Oh.
Okay, seek the truth.
I think Laura wins.
Oh, this is great ones.
So Jane has been very tickled by mine because it's a legitimate thing that happens in our house a lot.
There's always a cable. There's always a fucking cable everywhere I go. I'm like, ooh, I'll check my shoes, okay, I can safely stand up and crash. Oh fuck. What did I just trip over?
Someone voted for Licky Licky Lick It.
Lick it real good.
The audience on my side with that one.
El Pingüino Diablo, the Devil Penguin. Which is a reference to Monkey Island 3, Curse of Monkey Island. El Polo Diablo, the devil chicken.
Saying blank. Type in your lies now.
Ooh. Oh, blanking.
Sorry, I don't have enough knowledge, so I just went with the kind of default one.
I mean, you can guess some things that I would ban people from saying, probably.
I gave my best crack at it.
I panicked.
That is correct, Pat Bees.
Alright, find the truth.
Gender critical bullshit. Licky lick it. You should smile.
Can I ban all of these? Female. That's a very Ferengi one.
Ooh, no!
Alright, who picked what?
Yes, that's a good lie, Conrad.
Mm-hmm.
That's also a good lie.
The Dead Name.
The Dead Name.
Dead Name.
Emails.
Night, Chrono.
Night, Chrono. Thanks for coming. Hope you sleep well and dream sweet dreams.
Lunch, dinner is on the way.
Apparently my answer is not very guessable.
Apparently not.
It's just they're
That
all
was my
really,
number 2.
They just all were really good, so I
Not a
got
fan of
kinda
lit.
covered it.
I don't know, lit.
You say lit ironically.
I know I say it ironically, but it's still...
Listen, it starts ironically, but then it worms
Yeah.
its way into your...
I don't like that it
worms
has
its way
ironically
into your
become a
soul.
part of my vernacular, and therefore I'm going to cut it off at the pass.
Crime was legal for
You're so
24
dumb.
hours. This player
Ah,
will
I think...
probably-
I feel like we all know
Alright,
the direction
taking
this
your
one's going.
My partner has just called me for food, so this will be my last game, at least for the time being.
I think it's gonna be my last round too.
No
I got
worries,
some
it's-
stuff I gotta take
I
care
think
of.
it's time we should probably all be calling it quits
Yeah.
anyway.
But this has been quite fun.
Yes, thank you very much for
God.
coming, everybody. Does anyone want to plug anything in these last few moments?
Everyone's too polite.
Take a number and plug something. Thank you, Nightbot.
Alright,
You
pick
can
the
plug
You're
truth.
welcome.
Eat Caladrine. I mean, if that's what
Excuse
she
me?
wants.
Oh, I see.
I like to specifically eat the rich and redistribute their home, so that's nice. But I got two for that.
I feel like one of these is written with Conrad's
Alright, let's see what
voice.
everybody picked.
Oh, certainly.
Oh, or apparently
It
not.
was a fake.
Becky, you
Oh,
did a
with
very
Becky's
good
voice.
Conrad there.
Becky speaks fluent Conrad.
Ha, got you, Becky.
I feel like there wouldn't be any complaints to any of these, though.
No,
Not at
no.
all.
It's all fine. Except urinating in public.
I kind of wanted that to be the real one.
Well, no, I mean, it's just like, I
Well,
don't need
so much
crime
for
to be
that
legal
one.
for 24 hours to urinate in public. That's not-
Exactly. No,
No, I
Richard
just
said
need
it's
to not
good.
pee on my shoes. It's harder now.
Yeah, that is the one downside. Is if you got to pee in a bush, it's much harder now.
So much harder now.
Ugh.
And I never quite mastered a shiwi.
This is the
I've
final
only
round.
urinated in public
Everybody
once, and it
submits
was
one
about
truth
3 weeks after I
themselves
started
and
taking
one lie.
Spyro.
Anything you can think
Ah.
of.
I think
The
the last
dragon, yeah.
For any player you fool with
the
your
last time I
lies,
peed
and
in
spot
public,
another
I was
player's
at
truths.
Brighton
Go.
Pride.
Oh, isn't that bush that we climbed right inside?
Oh, I was in a bush that we had to climb right inside because this was the year they decided to put no public toilets out. like outside of the park. So I was sort of hovering on the edge of this lake of piss that people have been made. There were two lesbians just aggressively having at each other, while this one guy was trying to muscle in on them. And Robin Thicke was on the main stage doing blurred lines. So my friend, who had finished pissing, just started gyrating her crotch in my face. That moment somehow stuck in my head.
That was a lot to take in at once.
Right?
Yeah, my brain is kind of frazzled for this now.
It was a whole
I'm
moment.
still buffering.
We're at the halfway point on that timer. Make sure you submit one truth and one lie before it's up.
Well, I went random with these. I always do bad at the submit one truth and lie. Like, I know it's coming, but I never prepare it ahead of time.
I probably made mine too easy. But, oh well.
I panicked. I came up with a truth and a lie, but my brain was stalling hard.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Come on, time's running out.
Ah.
Okay.
Okay,
Mine is way too easy, I'm sorry.
There's a wasp in the room with me now. If you hear a scream, you know what that's about.
Conrad, I hope you're not the
What's the son of a Freemason?
Eagle Scout. My stepbrother was an Eagle Scout, and the couple times that I went to a few events that his troop put on is just...
Amazing.
That was a good one.
I think I know which one of those is a lie.
You know firsthand which one is a lie.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to begin to guess.
Sorry, Conrad.
Yeah, like I said, I wouldn't know
That's
where
fair.
to start.
Spot the truth.
You just gotta hang out in the Sexy Potato Squad Discord more.
We have
Or a
nudity.
very fruit-based approach.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I meant to click the other one.
I'm gonna go with that one.
I would have assumed that you wouldn't eat a strawberry because of textures, but I accidentally clicked never eat a plum instead.
I went with plum because I don't know what all is over there. Oh, I was.
You've never had plums in your mouth.
I've never had plums in my mouth. Strawberry. I never said I successfully swallowed it, but I have tried to eat a strawberry.
That's fair.
I put one in my mouth and chewed it.
Oh.
Now I know. I know some stuff here. That's all I'm saying.
We do have news, it's true. Come on over to the Sexy Potato Squad, we've got news.
Yes. I still think back about Justin's every now and then.
Oh, that's right. I forgot I posted those in there. I keep forgetting about Discord in general.
I know this one. Well, I could firsthand tell you both which is true and which is a lie.
Well, I was running out of time and I couldn't think of anything else. Yep. I fucking hate ketamine.
There's a reason that we call it regretamin in this house.
Regretamin. Sort of an orgy.
That's the wording of the sort of orgy is specific enough that I believe it.
The thing is that could be clever ruse.
Dildo is entirely feasible too.
It's true. He might have that Rammstein collection with the 5 different dildos.
No, I don't think anyone would be smart enough to come up with the lie. I've been in sort of an orgy.
Yeah.
Omicron...
it wasn't really a full one, but I don't know that I could. I don't know.
Omicron collectible dildos do exist.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
I can't remember which album it was. Rammstein did an album that they did a collector's box set that came with a set of 5 dildos.
I mean, have you ever seen anything in Bad Dragon's line? Those all look very much collectible.
I mean, every time when I go to bed, because we've got a glow-in-the-dark tentacle and a smaller version of the same tentacle.
I can't wait to get a bit more saving now that I'm not going to be spending as much for, now that I'm living with my partner. I finally am going to get just probably an outrageous bad dragon. I've been wanting to get one for years.
Yeah. I also want to get one of those primal hardware ovipositors.
Oh, yeah.
I have that one from Bad Dragon from that brief period that they sponsored Pixel Squirt.
I've got a handful of dicks from that very thing, but I can't show them on stream. But right now I'm holding
the handful of
dicks. Mini dicks.
Can always post a cheeky picture over on our Discord and have folks head over there.
Also, hey everyone who's watching, you should follow this Twitch. It's a real lovely place every Thursday that you can be watching streams. Yeah, have you hit that follow? Yeah, you should do that.
Got tentacles.
Yeah.
And we also need to hit the bell.
I don't know if I'll review anything that I get, Alice, but I will certainly do unspeakable things to it.
So you could be watching me and Comrade stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and then Jane would fill in those Thursdays. That's almost all 5 days of the work week that there are streams.
Oh, Becky, I'm very filling. Kel, do you want to plug anything?
Mostly myself, but that can wait till later.
Conrad's being plugged.
I did kind of stream at some point. I will likely return to that. But my Twitch channel is twitch.tv/KelladryJane. It's alright. I may return to it depending on whatever happens, and typically just like to have 4 or 5 friends watching me game from the Sexy Potato Squad.
Yay!
It's low-key.
Low-key.
The Sexy Potato Squad are chill folks.
They are lovely folks. All of my stuff.
And you can be a sexy potato.
You too can be a sexy potato. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you all again sometime. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.